Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Wreckfest today, going to be messing around with the double-decker car because why not? Today is the game's kind of official release on PC, so you'll be able to play this version with a variety of, well, mad and silly vehicles. If you watched the kind of big Wreckfest tournaments, you would have seen what the school bus can do. You would have seen the Harvester and the Harvester's various weaknesses, but never really played around too much with the double-decker. So today, I'm going to change that. You see, you'll notice the double-decker actually starts off at the top of C-Class. Now, these special vehicles cannot be modified. This is a Killer Bee that I built for out-and-out racing. Not very strong, but out-and-out racing, it's C164. The double-decker is C164. Also notice though the cornering stat is 1. The Killer Bee is 7.4. This is pretty quick and pretty strong, but it doesn't really corner because, well, it's got a car on its roof. So I am going to see if I can win a race against the AI. Shall we just start? We'll start at a nice simple, we'll go to the basic of circuits, the Gravel 1 circuit. I'm going to see if me driving a double-decker in a C-Class race can beat, and I'm going to have realistic damage on, let's go 6 laps, sure, can beat the AI on Expert. Now, I'm not so sure. We're strong enough in the double-decker. The big concern and the big, you know, potential issue is, well, naturally, rolling over. Rolling over is kind of a bit of a problem for the double-decker. I can also see my car all the way at the very, very back. Oh, no, not quite. I tell a lie. There are vehicles behind us, but only just vehicles behind us. Here we go. Double-decker. We're going to get off the line pretty well, it seems. In fact, we're going to be very, very, very quick down towards the first corner. We're going to make our way, well, almost halfway up the field before we get to turn 1. This is where the chaos is likely to... I say chaos is likely to unfold. With AI drivers, substantially better probably than human drivers, let's be honest here. We are through. I'm very, very surprised how well we got through all of that. We're up into a 7th place. We are now coming to the twisty bit of the circuit. I've got to be very wary of cars. I say try to take me out. It's not the taking out that's the problem. It's the if we steer too much, we stand a fair risk of rolling over. We out-accelerate everything. Oh, I guess the car on the to make up and to balance the vehicle in terms of its use. It's actually a very, very quick C-Class car. It's just very, very difficult to drive. Oh, we're going to have a look. This is one of the most bizarro races I've done on this game. We're trying to get up the inside of a muscle car into turn 1 in a double-decker car. I mean, the only way that this could be made better is if there was a multiplayer mode where you could have the double-decker with one person driving the bottom car doing the throttle and the top car doing the steering, or vice versa, whichever way round you want to do. But yeah, if you could do like a 2-player challenge with one driving and doing throttle and the other doing steering, like the cars did in the famous Top Gear episodes. Oh, we're going to just about survive here. Oh, crap, don't land on them. Oh, we've took out a chunk out of his door. No, don't ping back across the track. That's the last thing I needed right there. Killer Bee! I don't know if it was a Killer Bee, actually. It was something small. Got spun around. We just cannot get past Whiz Clanger. Can we have a... I want to have a dive up the inside, but I can't go too aggressive on the brakes because we just don't have the grip to get away with it. We're sat in a 10th place at the moment. We're going to have another sneaky look up the inside. Oh, we're on 2 wheels. The pass was done. Can we have a fire around these cars ahead, perhaps? I'm not really sure we're going to get much in the way of opportunities. And we're coming up towards half. The pack is actually still pretty compact, which is good news and bad. Well, it's good news in that chances for overtaking there are plenty. The bad news is it's busy here. It's busy here, and all it takes is one car to get a little bit aggressive, and I can be in a lot of trouble. The SUV on the outside, you are not going to be able to out-drag me. I will take that position. We are up into an 8th place. Again, really early on the brakes. Try and carry momentum. I can't believe how well this is working. Like when I saw the performance, I thought this could be quite a fun challenge, but I'm probably going to end up still languishing around in the 15th, 16th position. This is actually working quite nicely. Well, I shouldn't say that because we've still got a couple of laps to go. But we're up to 7th. Can I do anything here? No. If we run across the inside of the corner, you will fall over. You run across the inside of the corner, and that's you in trouble. But across the, it does actually pretty well. I'll give it credit where credit is due. It does pretty well on the landing of the jumps, considering how top heavy this car is going to be, or this vehicle, this contraption is going to be. Oh, it's around the outside into turn 1. Are we going to be able to make it stick? No, we'll cut back though, because they're going to run out really, really wide across the bumpy stuff. Haha! We've got another car. We're up to 6th. We're up to 6th. Can we just give the Rover a little bit of a bop? We're up to 5th place now. No idea where the leader is or what the leader is driving, because he's buggered off at the front of this race. I think that's 2nd place in the war wagon at the head of this group. Although now we've got cars behind us. Please AI, be kind to us. Come on. Oh, I didn't want first. I don't think there. Oh, yes, the AI have crashed into one another. Go, double-decker. You've got a lap to maybe make it onto the podium. If we could get a podium, it would be amazing. If we could make it onto the podium, it would be absolutely brilliant here. Come on, duck underneath, don't roll. I've got to try and make the most of, well, our strengths, which are, well, just pure straight line speed. We're going to try and sneak up all 3 of them in one corner. We've put the war wagon into the, well, kind of into the bridge. Not quite, I think he got out of the way of that. Now it's going to be defense. No, don't you dare push us over. Oh, this is going to be real sketchy around here, because that colour is going to be better than us. No, the Bulldog's giving us a nudge. Find some grip. Go. We can maybe still do this 2nd place. Who's going to take it around this final corner? We've got the speed. We've managed to box him out. It's going to be a podium. We couldn't win. We could not take a victory there. But you know what? I'm fine with that. The TriStar was massively quicker. I mean, essentially 2 seconds a lap quicker, even if we'd not been stuck in traffic the entire way round. But that was a brilliant race. That was one of those just absolutely fantastically brilliant races. I'm driving a double-decker car because... Of course. Right, so it's proved itself on a circuit. But that's not even like a fast circuit. I could go to a circuit with a lot more straights for that double-decker. It's proved itself on a gravel circuit. I mean, you knew we got to go here. We got to go here. 8 laps. Now, the strength of the double-decker will certainly work for it. The strength of this car is going to help it survive the hits. 8 laps around here is difficult, just making it to the finish. However, I fear the problem with the double-decker here is that, well, we're going to probably get rolled regularly around here, and that's not really going to help our cause. If we can still be standing at the end of the race, there might be an opportunity, there might be a chance, and there really is very little, of course, in the way of straights around here for us to utilise our power, and a lot of cornering for us to, well, wobble over on. Either way, we've gone from the back of the field up towards the top 10 in the first half a lap, which is good, but you can always make the most ground at the start of these races. No. You sneaky little git. God damn it. We had made our way up to 10th. We've now lost 10 places in a corner, because now don't get stuck in petty revenge squabbles. That's how you lose so much time. But it's tempting. It's tempting to try and murder the green car. Don't think I'm going to be able to. I fear our lack of cornering might let us down here. I fear the lack of cornering in the double-decker is going to give us some grief. The other issue we have is the diff is quite garbage. No, I've taken out... It wasn't even the leader we took out, I don't think. It might have been. I'm not sure. The leader has just changed. Maybe it was the leader's car that we just took out. We need chaos to go on for the cars ahead of us, not for chaos to go on to us. That was the leader there. Admittedly, they've had a way worse day than us. Come on. Oh, we're trying to sneak through. We're back up to a 16th place. We'll use the other black and orange car as a shield across that section. Not really worked. Oh, I've got to give these cars space. The issue is that we don't really have much in the way of grip. Okay, we're fine. We've just murdered a Supra. I mean, we are kind of the Supra. Half a Supra, half a Bulldog, put together to make a strange contraption. Please, our diff doesn't really work very well around here. The constant cornering is too much for the double-decker. The only way we would stand a chance of winning here is, well, enough cars going out with crash damage. Oh, we did get another one out there. We got another one of the leaders out, then we lost a place in doing it. I was trying to... That was very much a case of trying to spot a gap, and I only realised there was traffic coming at the very last second, and there wasn't going to be a gap. We can go in front. Go, 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 go. Just. But only just. There's 2 more laps to try and maybe sneak our way up the leaderboard a little bit. It's not a messy enough race for us to really stand a chance. Oh. Okay, so the strength is not too bad on this. Competitiveness-wise around this sort of a circuit, not really working. We are up to 12th with chaos ensuing. I guess some cars getting stuck, some cars getting snared, taken down in traffic. Oh, that was too good an opportunity to do, to take out one of the higher-up cars. Has left us very poorly. It was a good takeout, but now I can't afford another crash. Oh, or a Volvo appearing in front of us, because that's just taken out half our health. Oh, crap. I could do with somebody else DNFing to try and get a top 10, to try and sneak a top 10. Oh, no! I've tried to go between them, and we've wiped ourselves out of the crossover point. Okay. Around there, it's 11th place. I mean, I was the best of the DNFers. Yeah, it doesn't handle well enough to deal with that sort of circuit. That doesn't surprise me. I'm going to be honest. There is not a bit of that particularly surprises me. Where can we go? Where can we go? I'm trying to remember which... Oh, where was the circuit? There's a circuit in particular at Rallycross Star. This is the one I love this circuit. This is a brilliant little track. We should go for 4 laps around here. Yeah, this is a brilliant circuit, one of my better circuits on the game, and it's going to probably suit the double-decker quite well. There's a long straight down the back, there's a fair few straights. There are, you know, some nasty corners, which the double-decker has got to be careful of. Oh, for God's sake, what is it with starting at the back every time? I guess maybe because I've got a high performance stat, if you like. I think it tends to put these further down the order. We're going to get off to a blinding start. We're using all of the road. Might be one of the most spectacular starts we ever did do. Oh, can we hold it? Don't get forced out into the concrete barricade on the outside. That is an absolutely fantastic... From the back of the grid to second place. Back of the grid to second place. Can we... Where am I going to have to brake? Don't know. Don't have the faintest idea. Can we chase down the muscle car? I think that's a road cutter actually up ahead of us. They are very fast. I should know. I have one. It's one of my go-to vehicles for B-class, certainly for a strong B-class car that's still bloody quick. They are a go-to vehicle. Now there is a split route bit going on here. I tend to prefer this dirt route. I think it's a slightly quicker route. This track has changed since the earlier builds of the game. It used to be very much quicker going for the dirt route. They have managed to adjust that to even out considerably more than it was. I still think that the dirt's a slightly better option, but it is a lot evener than it was. Okay, muscle car. Are we going to be able to have a big fire up the inside here? Oh, I don't know if I can even pull this one up in time. We're going to go for a big old clonk into the side of it. Okay, wasn't quite as clear. I know I'm on Wreckfest, but it wasn't quite as clear a pass as I was hoping for. Oh, he's still there behind us, looking for a way back into it. His best bet would be to go... I don't know whether the AI is going to go a different way to me, whether they're going to follow me, or to try and have me fall over on that run into the... oh, I thought shortcuts. Oh, we're going to come out very, very close again. Okay, that was a new best lap for me. Oh, get that wheel on the... Oh, hello, you sneaky git. I guess I probably deserved that. I guess I probably... Oh, he's gone full aggressive mode. Sometimes the AIs will race cleanly. Sometimes they will... Whoa, we nearly fell over. Sometimes they go on full aggressive takeout. They won't full torpedo you into a corner, like down here, for example. I don't think they'll just sort of forget to brake, but they will will drive very aggressively towards you. He was driving cleanly. He's now seemed to have swapped to aggression mode and allowed everybody to catch up. God damn it. Tempted. I'm really tempted to go full torpedo. If I can't win, you're certainly not going to win. Because we are also going to go for this. Oh, for this route. That's a dangerous place to go for. I heard crashing. Oh no, it's just cars clonking into stuff. Hey, he stuffed it up. I don't know what he did, but he stuffed it up. At some point, no, wheels, please touch the ground. Wheels, thank you. Yeah, the fact that my rear wheels don't touch the ground a lot through heavy cornering does give us some issues in terms of the vehicle performance. The fact that we can't really accelerate out of corners very well is a concern when cornering is our big downside is the lack of speed we can take through the corners, and being able to use our acceleration would be good. We've got just a couple more corners to go. Let's not stuff this up. Focus on getting the car stopped. Oh, we got some air time. That won't help getting the car stopped. Oh, he's followed us, though. He's followed us. We can block him in. It's a victory for the double-decker. We actually did it. I won. Admittedly, yeah, I mean, performance-wise, class-wise, mine is the fastest, technically speaking, and I did get the best lap of the lot. It's difficult to drive, very difficult to drive with it, which made for a very exciting time. It's a lot more competitive than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot more competitive. Outside of the real twisty circuits, which is where we're going to end, of course. Crash Canyon. Outside of the real twisty circuits, do we want 8 laps? Maybe we'll go 6 laps. We'll go 6 laps. We go out really early on, then we'll have another go. Outside of the twistiest of tracks, it is actually a surprisingly competitive. See, admittedly, you know, we are against the AIs and non-modified cars in a field of modified. Of course, it wouldn't, but you know, it's holding its own. We're starting from 15th place. 15th place. Can we? Oh, there's a gear in there. So I've done so well with the starts. Can we come out with a victory? Now, plus points for our car. Decent enough strength around here. While there are these very long corners, there's also 2 long straights to make the most of the straight line speed here. So I don't know. There are changes actually to Crash Alley in this build. The circuit, it's now not either way round at the loops. The loops are one way only, essentially. Unless, of course, someone gets fired down the wrong side, you know, accidentally and all that. They are one way only. You can still go down this bit in the oncoming lane if you are mad, which for me is actually a little bit of an advantage. By going down the wrong side, the AIs don't often find themselves crossed over onto it, so by going onto that, I can utilise my straight line speed. My other concern with this particular vehicle is its landings. They're a bit crunchy, they're a bit heavy impacts. We have seen some cars that really lose a lot of time because they're constantly whacking the floor. This isn't as terrible as you might expect. We're up into a 6th place. Now the slight downside with having Crash Canyon without the sort of potential weirdness going on with the loops is that, well, the AIs now drive it relatively sensibly. There is now not actually that much chaos. This will be more for the chaos in multiplayer races rather than for the old single player. Admittedly, again, C-Class, which is what this is not the most chaotic of classes. In general, if you want the AIs to be mad around here, you've got to go for the A-Class cars. You know, they're the fastest, most likely to lose control of. Oh, like that. They'll do that more regularly with A-Class cars. This is, yeah, I mean, it started off, but it is fairly, so far, sensible race of C-Class cars around here. The banking actually helps us here. The banking stops us toppling over. We can kind of dig the car into the banking and it does the trick. Oh, I shouldn't have really gone that side. I should have gone the other side of him, pushed him towards the oncoming lane more than anything. Oh, because we can really chuck the car in and you can let the banking stop it from rolling over, and then we try and get a good run on the exit. That wreck is in a little bit of an awkward place. Not much we can do about that. Those are our leaders. The top 3. We are closing, but we've only got 2 laps to try and find a way past. Oh, they've crashed into one another. That gives me a little bit more chance for second, but the more they fight, the more that leader's going to get away. Come on, outdrag the war wagon. Go! Come on, double-decker. We're up to a podium again. We are up to a podium. No, I'm going to have to open the steering because I don't want to get taken out by him. Oh, well, he tried to drive up the course. He's done way more damage to himself than he did to me, but that does only give me a lap now to chase down I think the war wagon might be safe up there. I don't think. I mean, I can run the car in as hard as I like here. I don't think it's going to matter too much. I'm going to try and get some grip on the banking. No, we're not going to be able to do that. We are not going to let the road cutter back pass. You are not taking the podium away from me. No, not after everything. I mean, that is a technically much quicker car than the vehicles that we are battling up here. But I am not letting him take the podium away from me. Unfortunately, that battling has cost us a chance for any higher up, unless there is an almighty smash down the start-finish line, which there can be. We've actually got a really good run here. We're not going to be able to do it. Ah, yeah, it kind of works here. Again, it's not the very, very quickest car. It is not the very quickest car. Actually, I mean, fastest lap prize between me and the road cutter, very, very similar. Slightly in favour of the road cutter. It wasn't bad. No, it wasn't bad. Sorry, Hammerhead, not War Wagon. My bad. I saw a state car. Yeah. I can't believe that is as competitive as it is. That's quite ridiculous. The double-decker is amazing fun. It's silly, and I am really glad to see it in Wreckfest. As a C-class car, certainly for playing and toying around against the AIs, surprisingly capable. It's pretty tough and still pretty damn fast, although its tendency to wobble over, and the fact that when it is starting to wobble over, you then have, not only are you losing corner speed, you then can't get drive because the rear wheels are up in the air and so on. It's a little bit of a pain. However, for what it is, that's a lot more competitive than I ever expected it to be. Like, I thought this was going to be some nice silly racing with a double-decker car, and it turned out I got all podiums bar the figure of 8 circuit, which is constant cornering, and the double-decker doesn't really work with constant cornering, so yeah, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. As I said, Wreckfest is out today. It's the full release on PC. I am going to be streaming this game this afternoon, starting at 2 PM BST. Going to be doing, well, I've got lots of keys to give away for this, following my win in the Wreckfest tournament. So if you haven't got your hands on a PC version of this game, then you might stand a chance of winning one during my stream. I'm going to be raffling away the remaining keys that I have. So yeah, I'll link my Twitch in the description of this video, so you can come and give that a watch. That'll be it from me, though. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.